here's another question another student gets stuck on. And it's basically, we're given 2 points on the graph. It's a sine graph with a phase shift of pi over 6 to the right. They want you to find A and D. Yes, it is. The calculations is a bit tough for this one, and you'll see how and why it is a little bit tough once we start doing it. But it's doable. Is it a tough question? Yes, it's not an easy question due to the nature of the numbers here. But let's do it together and then see how it goes. So basically here we're trying to find the A and the D for this question. Now, this is a sine wave. We know 2 things here about the sine wave. I don't know if it will help us, but we're just gonna mention it. We know that the period is 2 pi because A is 1 right here. And we have a phase shift of pi over 6 to the right. I don't know if we're going to need this information, but what I'm going to do, the only thing I could see now to solve this is basically plugging in these numbers into the equation. So we have an x and a y value every time. This is an x and a y value. And maybe we'll use the method of elimination or substitution or something like that to solve. Now let's sub in this point first. So f of x, which is the y, is 3 over 2 equals A sine, and x is pi over 3 minus pi over 6 plus D. We have 3 over 2 equals A sine pi over 3 minus pi over 6, that's pi over 6. Basically, just do a common denominator, multiply the top, the bottom here, the 3, multiply it by 2 and the pi by 2, so you get 2 pi over 6 minus pi over 6. So this becomes sine pi over 6 plus D, 3/2 equals, sine pi over 6 is 1/2. That's the 30 degrees, so sine of 30 is 1/2, so we have 1/2 A plus D. Now that's as far as we could go with this. Let's go to this point right here and plug it in. So the second point, which is this one right here, the 5 pi over 6 and 8 plus root 3 over 6. We sub it in. So y is a big equation equals A sine 5 pi over 6 minus pi over 6. Sorry, that's a 6 right here. Plus D. 8 plus root 3 over 6 equals A sine 5 pi over 6 minus pi over 6 will give me 4 pi over 6, which is reduces to 2 pi over 3 plus D. Now this equation, or this angle here, if I just draw it right here, it's in the second quadrant. 2 pi over 3 is in the second quadrant with the reference angle of pi over 3. And if the reference angle is pi over 3 and the sign in the second quadrant is positive, then here we're going to get 8 plus root 3 over 6 equals A. And sine pi over 3, that's 60. Sine 60 is root 3 over 2 plus D. Now we're going to take, actually, I'm just going to solve this for D. So this is going to be 8 plus root 3 over 6 equals, oops, sorry. I'm going to move this to the left side, so it becomes minus this, and I'm just going to write it in this form equals D. Now we're gonna take this, substitute it for the D right here. So we have, maybe I'll just change colors so you know that I moved to another step. So we have 3/2. And I think we might need the room, so I'm just gonna make it a little bit tighter. Equals 1/2 A plus 8 plus √3/6 minus √3/2 A. So I took this here, basically this, and I substituted it for the D right here. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move this here to the other side. So I'm gonna have 3/2 minus all of this equals 1/2 A minus √3/2 A. And you know what? We're just gonna get rid of the fractions by multiplying everything by 6. So we'll have 6 times 3/2, that's 9, minus, here the 6's will cancel, so you're just gonna have minus A minus √3, and the minus has to be distributed in the √3 as well, equals 6 times 1/2 A, that's 3A, and 6 times √3/2 is minus 3/3A. Nine minus 8 is 1 minus √3 equals, let me repeat that again, just so that we know you're going to be able to see it. So 1 minus √3, 9 minus 8 is 1, equals, and you know what? I'm going to factor out 3A from here. So 3A, I'm going to factor that out. And I'm going to get 1 minus √3. And then I'm going to divide everything by 1 minus √3. So if I divide the left side by 1 minus √3, I'm going to get 1. And if I'm going to divide all of this by 1 minus √3, I'm going to get 3A. And therefore, A equals 1/3. And therefore, the equation will be f of x equals 1/3 sine 1/3 sine x minus pi/6 Now, once we found A, we need to find D. So I'm just gonna make a little square here, find the D in it. So I'm gonna go to this equation right here, 3/2 equals 1/2 A, and A is 1/3, plus D. So that's 1/6. So 3/2. That's 1/6, and I'm gonna move it to the other side, so it becomes minus 1/6 equal D. And that's basically, if I'm making common denominator, that's going to be multiply top and bottom by 3. So it's going to be 9/6 minus 1/6 is going to be 8/6 equals D. And therefore D equals, reduce this, and it gives you 4/3. And therefore, my final answer, it's going to write it in green, f of x equals 1/3, that's what the A is, sine x minus pi/6 plus 4/3. I think that's a fun question because hopefully I didn't make a mistake somewhere in my calculations, but it seems right. I know how to double check it, so I will double check it. And if it's wrong, I will redo it again. But if I didn't redo it again, that means it's right. Okay. So keep on supporting. More videos to come. And to support, just hit the like button, comment if you like, but definitely subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time, bye-bye.